So it's December 31st, 2019.
Hello to Will Rossi of the future.
So it is currently December 31st, 2020.
Currently about to start a blog called Sprought.
And I'm so nervous right now, it's not even funny. I am doing something I've never done before.
If you guys have been following me for the last 6 months, you'll know that the last big thing I did was spend 10 weeks traveling across Canada and showing you the back roads of all 10 provinces of my home country. That trip and a few other moves that I've made in the last few years have really shaped me into who I am today. And to be honest, there have been so many new people like you who have joined in the last year, and I feel the need to reintroduce myself and tell you more about what's coming next to this channel. My name is Will, and I'm a 22-year-old Lebanese Canadian who was born and raised in Montreal, Canada. I graduated from McGill University a year and a half ago, and I graduated in finance. And when I was in university, I worked in 2 major Canadian banks, and I actually got a job offer that was worth over $100,000 at the time that I would have graduated, and I was about to accept that, but a split-second decision made me actually decline it. And that is what set me off on the course of becoming who I am and actually starting this whole brand called Sprouht. Sprouht is a brand that I intended to create out of frustration. When I was in university, I was one of those many people who did not know what they wanted to do in life. I knew I wanted to do something business and entrepreneurial, but I wasn't sure what exactly I wanted to do. So I went into the finance program at McGill thinking that finance was the most general business knowledge I could get. It turns out I was wrong, because finance, it leads you in a direct path to become an investment banker or a financial analyst, 2 jobs that I personally had never had any ambitions to do. But when you get into university and you're really raw, you absorb a lot of things and latch on to whatever feels comfortable. And usually what feels comfortable is how your friends are reacting. I realized over time from traveling and also being in school long enough to see a lot of my friends with big dreams kind of sit back in their chairs and just take the most acceptable job they could get, that's not how life should be, and that's not how people should be living, and that's not how we should be dreaming. We should always be striving to be having fun and making money and also simultaneously living a more fulfilling life. And so that is why I started Sprouht, because I know that there are a lot of us who want to be doing something else than we're doing right now. And this brand has the goal of giving you the tools and the foundations that you need to build the mindset that will allow you to do whatever it is that you want in life. So I started Sprouht over 2 years ago, but only started really making YouTube videos about 15 months ago. And since that point, I've been trying to relay this message to you in every single video, but I haven't figured out the style, and I didn't have the video and social media skills. And so that's why things are about to change. And I want to explain a little bit more about that to you before that happens. My end goal with Sprouht is to be creating self-help travel retreats that are located around the world. Now, the idea behind one of these retreats is that instead of taking your normal vacation days or booking a trip to any location, this time you're gonna book a trip with the intention in mind to change a certain aspect of your life. Now, the thing is, I would like to be able to bridge the content that I make now into eventually making it about the retreats. And so as I've been planning and revamping Sprouht, I have defined basically these 6 pillars of a fulfilling life, and that is essentially what I am reshaping this brand around. The first one is your career. You want to have a job that you love, that you wake up excited to do, and that makes enough money to let you do exactly what you want to do in life. Number 2 is relationships. You want to be loved, and you also want to love. So finding that perfect person, learning how to do that, getting over the fears of rejection, and of course, being in a happy relationship. The third one is health and wellness. You want to be able to live a long time and to be healthy throughout that entire life. The fourth pillar is friendship. You basically want to have friends that support you and that help you grow and push you to be the best version of yourself every single day. Number 5 is travel. Of course, you want to travel around the world, explore new cultures, meet new people, and experience all these cool adventures that are located throughout it. And the last one is self-discovery. You want to know who you are, you want to know what your purpose is, and you want to be living a life with meaning. So the Sprought self-improvement retreats are geared towards helping you get on the right path in all 6 of those different pillars. And if you're able to do that, then in my opinion, you will be living a purposeful and fulfilling life, which I think is at the end of the day what we all want to be doing. And the big reason why I want to make these retreats is because I knew that if I had one of these when I was younger, or just in general at any point in my life, like a specific travel experience that I knew was going to change my perspective on life and my current life situation, I would have jumped in a heartbeat to get on that. If you're an employee, you've got a certain amount of vacation days that you can travel throughout the year. And if you're an entrepreneur, you've got any day that could be a vacation day. But regardless of your status, I want you to be able to add purpose to those trips that you want to take. So the big problem with creating self-improvement retreats is that you need to know what parts of the world stimulate certain thoughts and bring out certain emotions that can lead you to discovering more about yourself in any of those 6 pillars that I was talking about before. And also, you need people, you need money, you need infrastructure to actually be able to host them and to host them effectively. In essence, I realized that my videos before were mainly about travel and showing you places and locations that you could eventually take a trip to. But the goal of Sprought is not to tell you where to go, but it's to tell you how you can grow and how you can use travel to help you do that. It's a tough goal, to be honest. It's a goal that you really got to dream big for and really have to have a plan and a vision for. But of course, what is life about if you don't aim high and you don't shoot your shot? So this is the Canadian West Coast in Vancouver, but the next destination and the next phase of Sprought videos is still gonna happen on the West Coast, except this time in the US. And so on the note of new things coming, so will new partnerships and so will new sponsorships, like the sponsor of today's video, Neo Financial. Neo Financial is a digital first alternative to the big 5 Canadian banks, and their goal is to simplify finances and create rewarding experiences for all Canadians. One way that they do this is through their credit card, the Neo Card. It's an everyday credit card that has no annual or monthly fees, a bunch of exclusive offers like a 15% cashback on first-time purchases at some partners, and an average of 5% cashback at Neo partners.
You saved 93 cents on this purchase. That's so cool.
Okay, now let me be honest with you. I just went back and forth with Neo and got you this sick deal where if you sign up for the Neo card using the link in my description below, you will get $25 automatically added to your account. And let me remind you, there are no annual fees, no monthly fees, and signing up for the Neo card is completely free. And this is for a limited time offer. So I hope that you guys do take advantage of this offer. And yeah, now let's get back to the video. Okay, here I am. Door number 12. This is me. It's a pretty small space. There is a studio, so I've got the big bed over here, and then a couch, some footrests, a lot of natural light, which I'm really happy about. There's windows literally across the entire room. I'll never need to turn the light on, hopefully, unless it rains, but again, it's California. Wow, that's a lot of towels. Beach towels, shower towels, huge closet space, and oh, even a volleyball to play around. That's pretty cool. Now, this camera is a very wide angle lens, so you might not be able to see it, especially with the sun. But my view all the way down there, which is really just 1 block away, is the ocean. We've got a massive flat screen TV here, an awesome working space. And then over here in the kitchen, we've got a big fridge, a big stove, a big sink, and then honestly, all of the tools that I need in order to be able to cook. And I do love to cook, so that's great. The last part is the bathroom, which is a standard bathroom. We've got the sink, toilet, more towels, and then the shower. Yeah, this is the Airbnb. Wow, I can definitely get used to sunsets like this, but I'm gonna go get settled into being in LA, and I'll see you back here for the first video in the LA series. So thank you guys for watching, and thanks for being here, and I really can't wait to show you some more awesome content around the world. I'm Will, and as always, it's Mindset.